home to over 7 million people, Hong Kong is one of the most densely populated places in the world. It's also one of the most vibrant. This special administrative region of China is a bustling metropolis, and when it comes to sport, horse racing is king.
People in Hong Kong come to the races and they'll wager on anything and everything, whether it be their lucky number, their lucky jockey, or a particular name that they like.
The whole city knows about racing. You can get in a taxi and they've all got a form guide. You can go to any hotel or restaurant, they're always wanting to know how your rides are looking on the weekend or congratulate you on winners you've had previously.
I think if you want to come to the races in Hong Kong, you have to prepare for major excitement. You have to prepare for what the city stands for.
There's never a dull moment in Hong Kong racing. It's full of energy, it's very, very competitive, and the pressure is on all the time.
It's such a dominant part of what Hong Kong represents. It is part of our DNA, and it's been exciting for decades and decades, and it will be exciting for decades to come.
Every December, horse racing fans flock to Hong Kong for one of the biggest weeks in the sports calendar. The Longines International Jockeys Championship and the Hong Kong International Races are two of the most hotly contested events in world racing. The events are organised by the Hong Kong Jockey Club, one of the oldest and richest institutions in Hong Kong. William Nader is in his last year as the Executive Director of Racing at the Hong Kong Jockey Club.
Well, that's just a great collection of international talent. That day's gotten bigger and bigger through the years. And we bring in 9 jockeys from overseas, and we'll have 3 local jockeys competing. It's a 4-race competition, and it sets the stage for the Hong Kong International Race Week. But it's a terrific competition, the best riders in the world, and just great entertainment and great excitement.
The 4 races of the International Jockeys Championship take place at the Happy Valley Racecourse, and they precede the weekend's Turf World Championship in what is a week-long spectacle of horse racing action. The jockeys are assigned their rides for each race through the drawing of lots. João Moreira is a highly regarded Hong Kong-based jockey, having recorded the fastest ever 50 wins in a season this year. The 31-year-old rides endorsing in the first leg at a very wet Happy Valley. Moreira enters the home straight in second, but it's the Brazilian's compatriot Silvestre de Souza who goes on to take a narrow victory.
The atmosphere is very exciting. It does get on you. If you're not calm and relaxed, it can get up into your mind, can get you to be a little bit lost. But so far, I've been able to handle the pressure, and to be honest, I'm really enjoying the game.
With the winner of each of the 4 races receiving 12 points, the runner-up 6, and 4 going to third, the title will go to the jockey with the highest cumulative score. With last year's overall winner Yuichi Fukunaga out with a broken shoulder, Japan are represented by 35-year-old Keita Tosaki. In a dramatic second-leg dead heat, Tosaki crosses the line tied for first with 2-time champion Ryan Moore. In the 3rd race of the evening, South Africa's Gavin Lorena caps his debut at the event with a close win, ahead of France's Maxime Guillon and Hong Kong-based jockey Douglas White. The competition remains wide open heading into the final leg, with White needing a win to stand any chance of claiming his 4th International Jockeys Championship.
It's always great to ride a winner no matter where you are in the world, but with the reputation and the expectations and the pressures of Hong Kong racing, it's globally recognised. It's one of the jurisdictions in the world that any jockey would like to participate, let alone be champion in. So the class of animal here at the moment would be able to qualify anywhere in the world. You know, we've got some of the best thoroughbreds, the best blood, the best trainers, jockeys, everything in Hong Kong. It's just quadrupled. And to be part of that is just fascinating.
7 jockeys start the last race, all in contention for the overall win. Debutant Gavin Lorena continues his winning streak with a comfortable victory aboard Super Roy. The win sees the 30-year-old take home the championship trophy. With the midweek carnival over, attention turns to the Sha Tin racecourse for the weekend's Turf World Championship. The event comprises the Hong Kong Cup, Mile, Sprint and Vase, with a total prize fund of $10.5 million. Sha Tin-based trainer John Moore had arguably his greatest day in racing here last year, when he won both the Hong Kong Mile and Hong Kong Cup with Able Friend and Designs on Rome, respectively. Both horses spearhead the Australians' challenge again.
To win it, it would mean everything to me, because we go to a lot of trouble right from day one, buying all the way through and nurturing and keeping these horses sound, and then getting them to this level, and it's quite an achievement.
Throughout proceedings, the Hong Kong Jockey Club's veterinary staff are on hand to provide medical assistance. John Moore's Able Friend is found to have a moderate pulse in his off forehoof just hours before the mile, but he's deemed fit to run following examination. After Europe and Hong Kong clinch a win apiece in the opening Group 1 races, Able Friend starts the mile as the overwhelming favourite, despite his injury scare. Ridden by João Moreira, Able Friend makes a trademark late surge with 300 metres to go, but is matched by Japanese-based stallion Maurice, who prevails in an exciting finale. "24,000 people are employed at Sha Tin, including farriers, track attendants and stud hands. All try to make race days as seamless as possible for the horses, trainers and jockeys alike." As the evening draws in, the stage is set for the blockbuster event, the Hong Kong Cup. It's one of the richest turf races in the world, with a purse of more than $3 million. João Moreira saddles last year's winner Designs on Rome and is hoping to improve on his third-place finish in the mile.
Very special. I mean, it's very special to be sitting on top of a good horse, especially in Hong Kong. As I said, horse racing here is very tough, very competitive, and fortunately I've been sitting on top of some good horses, and that's probably gonna give me a chance of go all over the world and succeed maybe.
Ridden by Japan's Yutaka Take, Eishin Hikari hits the front early on and never looks like being caught. João Moreira does his best to close the gap, but Eishin Hikari retains the advantage to secure Japan's second triumph of the day in front of a record crowd of 85,000 spectators here in Hong Kong.